Hi everyone, I'm finally back with the vlogs as well. And like I said in my previous video, I was busy getting married. That's why I couldn't make any videos. So this was the henna or mehendi I was decorating my hand with for a function, which is sort of a ceremony before the wedding, before the actual wedding itself. This is basically to confirm the wedding and other details about the wedding as well. So I was getting ready for that before going back to my native place, and look how pretty the mehendi turned out to be. I didn't put it on myself. I was blessed to have two talented artists, mehendi artists, as my roommates, and they did this. Yeah, that's me smiling. And this saree was also purchased for the same ceremony. I was going on for a saree purchase, and this is me looking tired after the ceremony. Look at that face. And I came back to Chennai, and I had to go back to my native place so that I could attend a temple function after that. This was around April, so I had to go back there and stay for a week to attend this temple function. Again, I got ready, got dressed up for the temple function, and look at this colorful decorations there. It looks so pretty, right? It was a all-night function, and the crowd was a lot, and it happens once in like 5 years, I think. So we usually cook like this in open space during temple functions like this, and they are actually making food items like mutton and chicken. So this is the next day of temple function. After the temple function is over, the next day they usually cook like this. Cleaning up and cooking in open space is how it is done here. And I was actually inquiring to the cook how she does it, and because everything seemed huge, and everything, the ladle was too heavy. I was like asking her how heavy is this, how do you work with this and all that. And I even tried to do it myself, but again it was hard to even lift. And it was a very good lunch, and this is how it's usually arranged after the next day of temple function. You can see me struggling to push through the mutton. Every food that was cooked that day was tasty, mutton and chicken and all dishes. It was fun to get away from the usual life and take a leave and visit this village where mom grew up, where I have gone summer holidays during my school days. Even though the people I really value are not that, I really am happy whenever I visit at times. And I was just capturing random things that was going on. And this is Meenakshi. She was an abandoned lamb. They found her in a forest and they brought her back home, and they are feeding her along with the other livestock they have. There's something new. This is Rio. He's a Labrador Retriever puppy, and he is a new part of our family back at home. Look at how tiny and cute he is. Earlier, we had a adorable and affectionate dog before. He was with us for almost 9 years. This is him. He passed away earlier this year during the month of January. We were all heartbroken and it was a lot. But after taking a break, we brought home Rio so that he could stay home and be a part of our family. Yep, just look how cute he is. Anyways, after welcoming him, I got back to Chennai. I had to go about the usual work days, just like that. And waiting anxiously for the things that was going to come next. Everything with the dress shopping and the next temple function and the marriage itself might follow soon. And also I was choosing for a celebration with my friends, sort of bachelorette you could say. I didn't find some time in between to spend with my fiance. We did go out whenever we had some time. The calm before the storm, I guess. And then came the end of April, with which came the dress shopping. I was purchasing dresses for 3 events, and after that we actually went to this place to celebrate wedding with my friends. It's a bachelorette of sorts. It had an amazing view. It was lovely to see this place, especially the next morning. It was lovely. We played this game, bride or groom game, and we almost answered. I think we only missed one question. Other than that, we answered the same for everything. It was fun to spend the time with your friends. I was happy to connect with all my friends beforehand. I made sure to invite most of them. I made sure that everyone was there, and it was truly happy to spend the time with my friends before the wedding. It was actually a month before the wedding, I guess. So like I said, this was the next morning, and look how beautiful the view is. It was beautiful, private, and we just had some fun before we left the place. So this was a small getaway we planned for the other friend who was getting married the week before mine. We had a small, a small getaway because that's all the time we had to spend, and it was small and intimate, just three of us dancing randomly and singing stupidly, singing out of nowhere, and it was fun. And just like that, the wedding got caught up soon. We went for the pre-wedding photo shoot next, and after that we had to leave. Like I said, there was another temple function and the sari shopping was coming up as well. Like, everything was super hectic, but it all had happiness because when I went home, I can always spend time with this little fellow right here. He is a troublemaker, I can say that, but he's also adorable. And like I said, I went home to the temple function, and in between we also did the sari shopping for my wedding as well. And in between, of course, I found some time to spend with my friends because that's what I do. I don't know, I really like to find the time in between to spend with my friends or my close ones. It's always fun, and it was actually raining heavily during that time. We found ourselves at a vada shop, and this is the temple function I was referring to earlier. Yeah. The final dress shopping was actually done. I purchased these sarees for my wedding and engagement, and everything was like coming together. I had to leave my native place to Chennai to get back to my work in the middle of everything. Even with all these hectic schedules of purchasing and all that, I had to come back, but it was pleasant. It is always pleasant to go back and to experience everything once more like you used to in your childhood. This is the new place we had rented. This is how you get into a new place. This is the housewarming, I guess. We did this around the end of May, so that the house would be ready to be occupied when we moved in at the end of June. It was a sweet, intimate moment for our new beginning. Out of nowhere, I found myself busy trying to bring together this shawl. I was trying to DIY myself to make myself alternative shawl so I could have something extra in case the first look doesn't come together. I do random things, don't ask me, and I pressurize myself so much as well. But in between, I did find some time to go to office, which was something, I don't know how I found my energy, because as I'm recording this audio, I'm just too tired to go to office. But anyways, I think it will change one day. I'll start going to office regular sooner. And we also purchased his attires as well, and for now I'll end it at here because there's a part 2 of the vlog coming. Until then, stay tuned.